State Auditor Rob Sand is calling on the state to remove four-year college degree requirements from dozens of public sector jobs.
State Capitol reporter Connor Hendricks looks at how Sand says a paper ceiling is stopping qualified people from applying.
C.J. Peterson is State Auditor Rob Sand's press secretary. He doesn't have a bachelor's degree.
I spent a year in school right after I graduated high school, and then I actually struggled with alcohol and drug addiction, and ended up getting sober in 2017 when I was 27 years old, and went back to school when I was 31.
Peterson is now working on his bachelor's, but says he almost didn't apply to the job in Sand's office because the job description favored applicants with a four-year degree.
I mean, I almost didn't do it, and I, actually called Rob and said, hey, this has a degree requirement. I just want to make sure you know that I don't have a four-year degree. And he said, oh, I don't care. We actually don't require that in our office anymore. And so
that paper ceiling stops a lot of really well-qualified people from applying for those jobs.
A report commissioned by Sand shows that 28 job descriptions with the state say they need a bachelor's, but one isn't actually needed to do the job.
Workforce is one of the biggest problems for the state of Iowa. Right? It is hard for us to grow as a state or even to sustain our population if we don't have more working age people in the state.
Job titles the report found include IT administrator, human resources professional, and nurse specialist. Sand says these roles can be filled by people who have military service, community college, or on-the-job training. The report says people with that are skilled through alternative routes or STARS.
When you look at those three categories, you see that 60% of Iowans qualify as STARS.
Peterson says people shouldn't be discouraged from applying just because they don't have a degree.
Because life experience carries a lot of weight, I'm much more prepared now to work in the career that I have because of my life experience.
Sand eliminated the bachelor's degree requirement in his office 2 years ago. He was able to do that because he's an elected official. However, for state agency jobs, those job descriptions and requirements come from the Department of Administrative Services. Sand says he'll share his report with them and hopes they take a look at job descriptions. At the Iowa State Capitol, I'm Connor Hendricks reporting.
In a statement, Governor Reynolds' office says in part, we continue to look for opportunities to update job requirements, making state government employment as accessible as possible. As the auditor's report notes, Governor Reynolds has also made investments in developing alternative career pathways for Iowans, most recently through registered apprenticeship programs for teachers, paraeducators, and healthcare careers.